come to Japan for the first time and you're only coming to see Sakura, and you're only going to see those Sakura in Tokyo, these are the most generic spots that everyone goes to. Let's get in there. Yoyogi Koen, and everybody goes here because it's in between Shibuya and Harajuku, and they like to squeeze it in with their first time itineraries. So what you're going to do is going to walk to this park and going to walk to the right side and see these very, very pink trees and be like, wow, these are amazing Sakura. They're so cute. They're so pink. They look just like the anime. Just to realize that these aren't Sakura. They're actually plum. And a lot of people make the mistake. You're gonna take the picture anyway because they actually low-key look better than Sakura trees. And then you're gonna head to the other side of the park where everybody's conglomerating and taking pictures of the Sakura trees. You're gonna see these Sakura trees in Yoyogi. You're gonna hear people playing music and being loud and getting drunk and stuff because it's also Hanami. And Hanami is the time of the year where you get drunk with your friends and just sing songs and be a nuisance, but it's okay because it's Hanami. So everybody's allowed to do it. Yeah, you're gonna do that. Take some pictures, not shake the trees to make the leaves fall down. So yeah, that's basically it. Nakameguro. So it's called Nakameguro. And this is that photo you've seen where there's like Sakura drooping down this river. And it's probably one of the most beautiful sights you've ever seen. And this place is quite good in it. It actually has a better aesthetic than I think than Yoyogi, because Yoyogi is just a bunch of trees. But this is more like planned. It's like they line them up along the river. You get to Nakameguro, gonna walk down this line, this long line where everybody's walking. You're gonna be ushered by these dudes telling you to keep going and moving and moving. You can't really take your pictures at each of these bridge stops, but you're gonna do it anyway because, yeah, I'm here for these Sakura trees. And then when you finally get to the spot that everyone's taking pictures of, you're gonna see this giant, big Starbucks. And this Starbucks is the Starbucks Reserve. It is one of the 7 in the entire world, one of the biggest Starbucks. You're gonna try and get in there, but it's a 300-minute wait. You're not gonna try and get in for 300 minutes, but if you are interested, it's basically the same thing as a regular Starbucks, except it has like a bar and like a chill space and I think like a Tivana on the second floor, but it's basically the same offerings. But the cool part about Nakameguro is that it's not just about the daytime, it's about the nighttime. It lights up, they got festivals going on, they got like little yatais, little stands making their food and stuff like that, and it's really nice and aesthetic. They light it up in like purple and pink. But yeah, Nakameguro. And if you guys are liking this content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more content about Japan. Okay, so the third place is Ueno Park. It's quite good in it. It's a really big park. It's basically like Yoyogi and Nakameguro had a baby, and it's like just a park, but it has a really big path for you to walk around. But the cool part about Ueno Park is that it also has shrines. Some of the shrines are lined up with Sakura. You know, there's a shrine that's like in the pond, like in the water, and then you can walk along this line where there's like more Sakura trees. So that's really cool. I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, that's basically it for Ueno. So the next spot is Inogashira. So Inogashira Park is like a little hidden gem park that everyone knows about. And you go from Shibuya to the, what the frick is that line? You take the Inokashira line and you go all the way to Inokashira Park. This one is actually quite aesthetic in it. It's like a pond with Sakura. So like, and they have like these swan boats. And the swan boats there are like, it's like a whole thing where like if you ride the swan boat with your girlfriend or whatever, there's you're gonna like break up soon. So maybe don't ride that with your girlfriend. But a lot of aesthetic photos here. There's quite some people. I went during a while ago and there were still a lot of people. So I would imagine there's way more people now. So yeah, Inokashira Park is a great little hidden gem. That's not so hidden anymore, but it has one of the best aesthetics in my opinion. And I know I said there's 4, but I guess I didn't think about that one while making this video. So here's another one, and it is called Shinjuku Gyoen. So Shinjuku Gyoen is probably the biggest one you can see. It actually has a mix of trees, and the only downside about this is that you actually have to pay like 500 yen to get in, and sometimes you can't even get tickets because, I don't know, try to monetize it, I suppose. Shinjuku Gyoen is a nice big park with a lot of different varieties of trees. They have this really big Sakura tree that's like this big towering tree, and it's kind of like Yoyogi vibes. You know, you get to party with your friends, but you have to pay to do it, so that kind of reduces the amount of tourists and the amount of people coming in. But honestly, like in my honest opinion, you can just go to Yoyogi, because Shinjuku Gyoen is more like Sakura plus other stuff. So like go see the rest of the beautiful park and all that stuff. So I'm guessing the 500 yen maintains that park because it's massive. It's a massive attraction. So it's kind of akin to those parks that are kind of nearby, like castles. But yeah, that's basically all the major Sakura spots. Of course, if you walk around Tokyo like randomly, you're gonna find like random Sakura trees everywhere. I'm sure if you go to like anywhere like literally anywhere in Japan where they have like trees, there's a high likelihood you're gonna find sakura just chilling around. One of my favorite spots is this town called Machida, which is like in West Tokyo, which is actually the original town of the guy who made Pokemon, and it's supposed to be like Pallet Town. They also got like the Squirtle, Charmander, and starter Pokemon Pokelids there, which is really cool. And they got like a big slide, and it's a very nice park. It's a very nice park. It's not really well known, and nobody's trying to go out for an hour just to go and see that. Of course, if you're not staying in Tokyo, you could go to Osaka Castle. A lot of people could be doing that. And of course, Himeji Castle is like the best one, but like that's on the other side of the country. So, and yeah, I would also recommend Hakone. It's not technically in Tokyo, but it's in most people's itineraries if they want to see traditional Japan. So you go down to Hakone, you'll see the spot, you'll see the trees. They're all in the distance, super nature vibes. You're going up the mountain, climbing train, you'll see them in the distance. When you get to Gora, where all like the hotels and onsens are, there's a whole bunch of sakura for you to take, and it's absolutely a beautiful sight, mate. Absolutely beautiful. You could also go to Mount Fuji, you know, that generic spot that everyone goes to with the pagoda and the sakura tree. You can go there. Here's footage of me going in the summer. It's still technically a sakura tree, but it's just green. But you can do that too. But you know, this video is kind of just meant for like Tokyo mans. Like I just want to see some sakura, you know, for like a couple hours. And then, you know, there's like little pocket spots like Tokyo Tower, Shiba Koen, for example. I mean, they technically have sakura there. There's a couple good shots you can take there, but it's not like a mainstay sakura, I'm going there for the whole day kind of thing. But that's like a spot to consider as well. Plus, Tokyo Tower looks cool, especially when wrapped in the sakura. If I were to rank these spots in terms of which one you should go to, in terms of like, I only want to see one or two, my honest opinion would be, if you're looking for maximum beauty vibes, I would either say Ueno or Inokashira. Like Inokashira has that great aesthetic with the pond and the boat and all that stuff, but it's a little bit small. It could be a little bit tight depending on how many people are there. Ueno is really nice and spacious. They got a lot of trees. They got torii gates and they got the shrines and all that stuff. So that's nice. Yoyogi, I would say if you're going for Hanami, which is like you're gonna go party and like drink and like look at the trees and stuff, that's what I would suggest for Yoyogi. Nakameguro, I'd only go for nighttime because in the daytime it's kind of whatever. It's cool, but it's like if you had to choose it once, if you had to choose one time to go, it'd be at night. And then the last one would be Shinjuku-gyoen, because honestly, like why you gotta pay to see trees? You don't need to pay to see trees, unless you want to see the other stuff in Shinjuku-gyoen, which honestly isn't that much. You guys just want to see the pink trees. But yeah, like I said before, guys, don't shake the trees, guys. Don't do it. Don't touch the trees. Don't climb them. Don't manipulate the trees. And if you see someone doing it, just I don't know, name and shame, blast them. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's all the generic sakura spots in Tokyo. And if you want to see more videos on Japan, click this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers, legends.